Hey guys, this is episode 4 of my Project Pan series. So at the end I'm going to be doing like a huge, I'm going to call it like a declutter or reclutter, and pretty much I'm going to decide with everything that's left over if I either want to fully get rid of it out of my collection or if I want to put it back in. But there's a few products that I just have to talk about now because either I want them back in my collection right now or I want them out of my sight. So I'll talk about the ones that I just want gone now. So the first thing that I have here is this is the Benefit Roller Lash. There's nothing actually wrong with this mascara, it's just so old and it's just so dry and stuff, so this one is just going straight in the bin. I don't see the point of continuing on with it in the project pan. It's too old, it needs to go in the bin. I do like this mascara, but I much prefer something more volumizing, and I feel like this one is a bit more lengthening rather than volumizing. If I had to pick a mascara from Benefit, I would much rather the Bad Girl Bang than this one, but I'm not actually getting rid of it because there's anything wrong with it. It's just because it's so old and so dry and you're only meant to keep these for like 3 months. So goodbye. The next thing is this Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter. I used this the other day and it's just gimmicky. Like when I bought this, I feel like I was a bit at a different stage with my makeup and stuff. The packaging itself is so cute, I love it. I think it's super pretty. But the highlighter itself, it's just this weird like pink dewy chromy colour, which I don't actually mind the colour too much. Like that's not the thing that turns me off it. It's just that when this isn't in the sun, like when it doesn't have light directly on it, it looks like a pink stripe on your skin. Like if I want a colourful highlighter, I'll go for one of my Anastasia ones or one of my Jeffree ones that actually look like highlighter. This just looked like pink powder on my face. Yeah, I used it the other day and it just was not flattering at all. I feel like it kind of ruined my makeup look, and I was kind of like, after that I just thought there's no point continuing on with it. I'm just trying to find where I used it. Like you can just, like it just looks like pink powder on my face, and it just, yeah, it would have been okay if it was like glowy and stuff, and it was when it had the light on it, but when it didn't, you can just see here, it just looks like just pink powder, and it just was really unflattering. And I just thought there's no point continuing on with this because I just want her gone. I want her out of my sight. This is expensive as well, and it's not something that I would ever buy now, but she's going. Say goodbye. Next thing, I'm actually really sad about this. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and this is just like years old. So old, and I just, she needs to go before I give myself a sty or something. I love this mascara so much. It's such an amazing mascara, and I think when I actually get my mascaras down a little bit, I will repurchase her. She's one of my all-time favorites, but she just needs to go because it's gonna give me an eye disease, okay? I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I don't actually hate it, it's not that bad, but I've done my brows with it like three times or something now, and it's just, it is so much effort. And before I carve my brows out, they look absolutely atrocious. Like they don't actually look too bad, like you can see that they look quite nice, and I actually don't mind the formula. I just hate the formula. No, I don't know, it goes on so hard. I don't get the point of this whole little why it's triangle. It just doesn't work, and you have to dig it into your skin so hard to get anything to show up. It's weird. Like I like the way it looks, like I like the formula when it's on my face, but I hate the formula at the same time. It's so weird, and I hate the applicator, and I just think this is so expensive. And this just, I haven't even told you what it is. This is a Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I don't want to continue on and use this and have to use this for like 6 more episodes, so she is just going because I can't do it. I like my brows to look semi-decent before I carve them out, and they are just not pretty. I just do not like this one bit. I actually do have brow pencils that I like. I really like the BH Cosmetics one, the Anastasia one. What other ones do I have? The Morphe one, the Focalia one, they are all really good. This one I just do not like, and I just don't see the point in trying to use that when I could just get rid of her, you know, like goodbye. And then the last I literally feel like smashing this against the wall. If you can just have a look at my little skin here and just how awful it looks. It looks a tiny bit better now because I have set it with setting spray. But this is marketed as a hydrating foundation. It literally says Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. By the way, this is the type, Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, in porcelain. And I put it on today. Obviously, that's what I'm wearing on my face today. And it's awful. I don't know, like it looked like the crustiest, driest foundation ever. It was foul and I don't know why it looked like that. I used the NYX pore filler primer before it and my skin like felt really soft and smooth, and then when I put this on it just, oh, it was just awful. I'm never ever she's going straight away because I need to move it back here because I used it today. I need to write down my products all, but I just don't want to deal with that ever again. So she's going straight into the bin. No, I'll probably usually I will like resell the things that I can. If not, I'll give them to family, and if they're like expired or whatever, like the mascaras, I'm probably just going to chuck them out. Okay, now I just want to talk about 3 things that I actually really liked and want to put back in my collection. So the first one is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer. I feel like where I go wrong with this is it doesn't say like what kind of primer it is. It's actually like a pore filling smoothing primer, and because it doesn't say on it, I can't remember what it does like every time, like because you know, like usually I'll see like my Fasali and it says like Skin Tune Blur, or I'll have like my MAC Strobe Cream, which doesn't really say like what it is, but you know what I mean. What else do I have? I've got like the what else do I have? Like the Anastasia Hydrating Oil, the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. But this one just says Ultra Face Base, and I'm like, okay, but like what? What do you do? But this is like a really nice pore filling primer, and I used it the other day and my skin just felt so nice. And for a cheaper option, I really want to put this back in my collection. It's really nice. And I can just never remember, so I actually want to start using this a bit more. The next thing is the Makeup Revolution Matte Base. This is the Pore Blurring Full Coverage Foundation in F8, and I actually really like this. I'm just going to try and find where I used it. Okay, so I used it on the same day that I used the awful Tarte thing. I mean, awful Too Faced highlighter. So once again, this is my skin on that day. You can't really see it too much, but anyway, there's a whole, like I used it in one of my videos, so you can go back and check. But yeah, I really like this, and I don't know, I just feel like the reason I put it in my project pan was because it said it was matte, and it is matte, but it's a nice matte. You know, I didn't look at it and it didn't like look like my skin was cracking or anything like that. Like it was actually really nice. So those 2 are going back in the collection. And then the last thing is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm actually so sad because this actually cracked. But this one's in the shade Pearl, and I don't know, I'm probably not going to be able to hold it up because it's cracked. Actually, can you see where it cracked? Like, but this, like I put this on the other day and I was like, yeah, okay, I need that. I need it back. I don't care. So let's switch it. Where? Here. There, like, oh, it's just the prettiest shade. It is so beautiful, and because it's a butter highlight, it just goes on so smooth, and I feel like it just looks so smooth and just looks so beautiful. It smells like coconuts, which is amazing. I think I accidentally just got some on my nose. But yeah, I really like it, and I was so blown away, and I was like, okay. The reason I actually put it in the project pan was to start using it more. But I feel like now that I've remembered how good it is, I'm just going to gravitate to it more anyway, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really love this. So yeah, I just wanted to do like a quick kind of little kind of halfway through update. These are some things that have really stuck out to me as either being really awful or really good. So yeah, these 3 things are going back into my collection, and then the other things never to be seen again. Sis, they're gone. Goodbye. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please let me know what you're thinking, and yeah, I'd love to know some feedback and some thoughts and everything. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!